Hi, welcome to Making a Better Me, day 117 update. Today was a Friday and turned out to be actually a pretty nice day after all. Um, Started off this morning a little bit overcast and damp looking, and by the afternoon the sun was shining, and it was really quite a nice day. So I worked today, and after work today I decided that, well, I didn't decide by myself, but when I get home, Tamara said, "Why don't we go for a walk?" So we took score, and Leanne came with us as well, and we went for a little walk in the park for I'm not 100% sure. I'm probably guessing around an hour. Really nice walk in the park, and just enjoyed, being out in the park. We walked in a busier section of the park than we usually walk. We usually walk up more in the watershed or reservoir area, and today we walked down in the lower part, down by the falls and stuff, which we're really rushing today because of the rain we had yesterday. There is more rain in the forecast over the next several days. I'm hoping that it changes and it doesn't amount to anywhere near as much as they're calling for, and we get some good clear dry days that hopefully we can do some agility in. After we get back from our walk, Leanne ate some supper. We made our spaghetti, which is sort of a mix and match homemade type thing. We have sauce, we have some grilled onions and green pepper, we have ground beef, and of course our noodles, and so we just put it all together however we want. We put a couple of different sauces because not everybody likes the same kind, and pepper, cheese, whatever else you want on top of it, and away you go. I think it was really yummy. It was good. I don't like to have it every day, but certainly nice now and then. So that was our excitement there. While we ate our spaghetti supper, Leanne and I watched another episode of Game of Thrones. Still going strong with that. We had to take a few days off just because we were busy and didn't really have time, but we're back at it. And after that, we decided to go bowling. Actually, early or today, my friend Niels had invited us to go do some bowling, so we decided to go bowling. Now, I'm going to tell you, the last time I went bowling, I think it was around Christmas time or something. Our family went, the four of us, and I'm going to tell you, I was a really terrible bowler, and I started off today pretty bad. We played two strings, and I finished dead last in the first string. And in the second string, I did improve quite a bit. Actually, I had the most improvement. I went up by 20 points, and I finished, I think, second. So I felt pretty good about that. I was just starting to get into the rhythm of it, and it was feeling pretty good. Now, one thing I'm going to say, I don't know what it is about going bowling, but oh my goodness, it really seems to mess me up. My knee was hurting, my quad got tight, one of my ankles is hurting, my neck is sore. I just feel like I've been doing something far more strenuous than I would consider bowling to be. And I just don't know about that. I know I'm not, 20 years old, but I feel like I shouldn't feel like that after bowling. I mean, I do go to the gym on a regular basis, and I'm a fairly active guy, and I feel like there's a lot of things that I feel like should be more physical than that I probably wouldn't be bothered by nearly so much. So anyways, that's my talk about bowling. So anyways, we had fun, and that was good. One of the other things I did do tonight while Leanne was making supper is I cut up a few more branches to put in the composter. Our composter was just collected this week, so we're less than a weekend, so I don't like to fill it up too much yet. I'll have to save that more for next weekend when I'll really pack it down. But I did put few branches in there just to get a start on it at least, because it is a big job. It takes a lot of time. And just to, I guess, to explain what it is I'm doing, I have a lot of brush that I cut. There was one bush in particular outside Tamara or Jessica's window that was heavily damaged by one of the late storms we had with the really heavy snow, and a lot of the branches broke on it. So I had to really trim that bush back a lot, and in doing so, I had a very large pile of shrubs or brush that needed to be cleaned up. So I've been cutting pieces up to put in the composter. The smaller pieces, the bigger pieces, I'm just throwing in a pile behind my shed for now, which I think Jessica said she would like to have cut up so that she can take to the cottage and have bonfires in the summer. So we may cut some up and make it available for that. I don't know. There's quite a bit there, and I don't know how many bonfires she's going to have and how much wood she'll need. So we'll have to sort of wing it on that one and see. Anyways, so yeah, that was my day. We did skip the gym tonight, mostly because I just didn't feel very good with my sore quad and my knee hurting and my ankle hurting, my neck hurting. I'm hoping I'll feel a little better in the morning after I've had a good sleep, or a reasonable sleep. Also did do a little bit more planning for our vacation, and maybe we'll try to do a bonus video sometime this weekend and talk about the new things that we've done and the sort of the next stages in the planning that we've done and how we did it. So yeah, that's about it for tonight's update. So as usual, if you've enjoyed my video, please hit the thumbs up or the like button. If you have any comments you'd like to make, I'd love to hear about them. Maybe you can tell me about your bowling experiences, how you feel about it. Are you incredibly sore afterwards, or no? And are you a good bowler or a terrible bowler? And what do you consider to be a good bowling score? I think the high in our group was in the 80s, and the lows were in the 50s, and I think we had everything in between pretty much. So yeah, and I don't think we're very good. So if you know much about bowling or whatever, you can tell us what the good scores are. And last of all, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I'd love to have you join in and follow my channel and be there for all my new content. Anyways, that's it for tonight, so have a great night. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.